Beets. What the heck do you do with beets? Well, the good news is I'm going to tell you exactly what to do with beets, and this is a little bit of a hint. So if you are trying to figure out what the heck should you be doing with beets, because you know they're good for you, and you know when they're done well, they are delicious, well, you have found the right channel. Today I'm going to show you how to sous vide your beets. Welcome back to the Spicy Apron Cooking Show. My name is Heather, and I am here to show you the easiest way to get the best results in your kitchen. And honestly, sous vide, don't get scared of the name, please. Sous vide is definitely one of those ways. It is probably the easiest, most foolproof way to get great results in your kitchen. And today we are going to do beets. And by the way, guys, this is just one of those days. I got the wrong lens on the camera. My microphone keeps falling over and hitting me on the head. And I just realized I am probably either really brave or really stupid to prepare beets in a white shirt. But I guess we'll figure that out by the end of this video. So beets are just one of those things that people either love or they hate, or better yet, they think they hate, but when they're done well, they love them. So let's talk about the best way to do them. I have here golden beets and red beets, and they offer something different. Golden beets are much more subtle, and they don't quite bring that pop of color that red beets will bring, but red beets do have a pretty strong flavor. So some people say, oh, they taste like dirt. Well, they don't if you do them right and prepare them the right way, but they do have a stronger flavor. So what I like to do is actually do a combination of both. And what I have found is the easiest way to get absolutely perfectly tender beets is to put them in sous vide. Now, let me explain what that is. Sous vide technically means something about vacuum sealing, but what you're doing is you're vacuum sealing your food. You're going to submerge it in a water bath and cook it at an absolutely precise and perfect temperature for any length of time. Now, root vegetables do take quite a bit longer. The beets will take about 3 hours, and let me show you how to do them. Now, cooking beets sous vide is really, really easy, and they will be perfectly tender. What you're gonna wanna do is cut off the ends and peel it and cut it in half. That's it. And then you put them in a Ziploc bag. Now, let me just give you a little heads up about doing beets in a zipper type of bag. I have read many times that it is much better to do vegetables if you actually vacuum seal them with a sealer, which I've always done, and it's always worked really, really well. And again, because my day is just going the way it is, I got the camera set up, I've got the sous vide thing set up, everything's all ready to shoot. And I realized I am out of vacuum sealed bags. So guess what, guys? We're actually gonna do a little test today. We are gonna find out if it does work just as well in a bag. The theory behind that it's better if you vacuum seal it is because when they heat up, they do expel a little bit of gases that cause it to raise up and lift to the top of your water. And of course, you don't want that. You want them fully submerged. So I am gonna do the best I can to keep them submerged for 3 hours. Now, like I said, I have golden beets and I have red beets, and they're peeled, they're sliced in half, and drizzled a little olive oil and salt and pepper. Now submerge them at 185 degrees for 3 hours, and then we're gonna come back and check to see, did it really work in the zipper type of bag with the displacement method? And by the way, I have a video here that actually goes through that method pretty thoroughly. So if you don't know what the displacement method is, check out that video. And it's where you're just pushing the bag down and making the air come out of the bag, because you do want these to have as little air as possible in them. So when your water has been brought to 185 degrees, go ahead and submerge your bags. You might have to weigh them down if you're doing it this way, and let's check out them in 3 hours. And guys, let me know, what do you use your beets for? I am gonna show you at the end of this video. I love to put them in a really simple salad, and it's beautiful and everybody loves it. But do you have other ways you use your beets? Put those in the comment below. All right, guys, well, 3 hours are up. Wow, wasn't that fast? Okay, so I wanted to have you guys watch me take the lid off. Ooh, it's full and it's hot. To see if the little experiment worked. And I will say I had to get creative to keep the beets submerged. Even though I have a really great rack in here, they were trying to come up a little bit. So I wedged a spoon in there and they look perfect. Okay, so I am going to lift out, look at that. These, you can just tell the way they slid in the bag, they're perfectly tender. Okay, I am going to get rid of all of this. Then we're gonna take them out of the bag and show you the beautiful beet salad that these sous vide beets will make. Okay, we are going to start with these lovely golden beets, and there are a couple reasons we're starting with them. First, it was the first bag I grabbed. No, actually the real reason we start with them on the cutting board is, as you will see, the red beets get really, really messy, and we don't want to turn your golden beets pink, although I have done that in a salad before and it was quite pretty. But today we're gonna sprinkle the golden beets on and then we're gonna sprinkle the red beets on. So now that they are out of the sous vide, they are nice and tender, they smell fabulous, and we're just gonna cut them into chunks and then do the same with the red. Okay, our golden beet is cut, and before you throw it on your bed of lettuce, or I'm actually using arugula, I love that peppery bite with the nice softness of the beet. It's just fantastic. Anyway, sprinkle it with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then you're gonna drizzle it with some olive oil just right at the end. So let's go ahead and put that right on top. Let's show you of our arugula bed of lettuce. Okay, it's time for the red ones. I already know these are perfectly done. And I will tell you, yes, they will make a mess in your kitchen. So you need to keep that in mind as you are peeling them and cutting them. Please take precautions. This is a cutting board that comes clean every time, works great. But if you have like really nice white countertops and stuff, you might want to put something down because the red ones are messy. Okay, see what I'm talking about? See my fingers? Yeah, they're red. But you know, I've got this red and white towel, so no big deal. Okay, would you look at these red beets? Now, I am sorry, if you have someone in your life who says, oh, I just don't like beets, I challenge you, make these beets for them, and they're probably gonna change their mind. Look at this, they're tender, they're perfect. Gotta take a bite. There aren't many things that will leave me speechless. That might be one of them. All right, let's sprinkle these on our salad and then we're gonna top it with a little feta cheese. Okay, you guys, seriously, number one, it's beautiful. Number two, it tastes fabulous. I just put a little bit of sprinkling of crumbled feta cheese. Yeah, I just dumped it all over my countertop. And let me get my fork. You can also drizzle a little bit of olive oil on it if you would like. It honestly doesn't really need it. There's so much flavor, there's texture, there's moistness. Oh, it's just fantastic. So enjoy your beets. Make them for someone who thinks they don't like them. You will change their mind. Thank you for watching the Spicy Apron Cooking Show. Happy cooking and happy eating. And it looks like my white shirt made it through my stupidity.